Welcome back to Sword 7. I am here with Typloosion and Trey Ingram for their rematch of the first fight they had back in the summer of 2022. Gentlemen, how is it? It's been almost 3 years since your first fight. How was it to see each other? We'll start with you, Bob.
Honestly, I thought it would be bad to see Trey, but it's good to see Trey. I've seen him consistently over the past couple of years, and it's nice to see him here as a competitor once again. I'm ready for the rematch. I've been training for this for a long time. I've been training for this since I got off Augustin, and I'm just ready to rip, ready to rock and roll. TSA stopped me yesterday, George. They stopped me yesterday.
Why?
They were like, Patrick, this Trey guy, you can't do this. You can't do this to him. He's a good guy. He wants forgiveness. This is what he wants. I'm like, listen, I understand. I'm willing to give forgiveness, but you gotta let me through. I got business to take care of, and that's stopping Trey Ingram here tomorrow after 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's what Typloosion does. We stay winning. We going for number 5.
Trey, it's your first time being face-to-face like this with Pat in 3 years. How do you feel?
Long overdue. I made mistakes. Stuff didn't plan out. But God had other plans, and now we're here. I ain't letting it slide. Not this time.
Well, we actually have a message from somebody from the first fight, and we're going to play it for you right here.
All right, gents. Just wanted to say real quick, grateful to have both of you here. This is a legacy fight. We got basically 3 of the 4 founding fathers, the other one still surviving from that check hook, but I wanted to at least come in here and say I have a few words from Real Talk Boxing to talk to you boys about. So here you go.
You gotta come and fight with Pat. Pat versus Trey 2. Way to fight. I know you've been wanting this for a long time. Glad you get it. Like I told Pat, a lot of controversy in the first fight. I think he won. A lot of people were mad at me. But then it goes to the judges letting me get worse. Fight. And, they were possibly right. You have another opportunity now to go in and right possibly right wrong. Trey, I've seen a handful of your fights after that, and I understand that you stay time after time after time that you're training. And one thing about the squared circle, you can't lie to that ring. It will show if you have been training or if you've not been training. Whatever the case may be, it will show. Don't leave it up to the judges. I pray you say TV. You're there and take this opportunity and run with it. Stay safe, man. Respect you, man. God bless. 2 on the way to fight Trey. I've been fighting for a long time. I just want to wish you well, bro. I really do. I feel like that you have been training. I feel like it all hard that you've been training. How hard have you been training? Have you been training for Trey? Like you've been training for Trey, like you're training for Jake Paul. Never underestimate your opponent because Trey underestimated you last time, and that's why the fight was so close. A lot of controversy last fight. I got a lot of heat from betting viewers. The side of the fight, and they said it wasn't fair. Real talk. Pat had more followers than Real talk. Pat did his. Trey has bad points. Should have been 2 standing 8 pounds. Probably so. If I could go back and rewind and do it again, but I had to play differently, maybe so. I just couldn't decide. Now you have an opportunity to get in there, get Trey out of there. Sure, he never belonged in the ring with you anyway. So you train your hard, man, and I really feel like you're going to win this fight. This is nothing new to Trey. I've told Trey the same thing. But just don't underestimate your opponent, man. Get in there, be strong, be confident, And don't leave it up to the judges, man. Get him out of there.
It will not.
Thank you, man. God bless. I wish you well.
It will not.
So, I know you're saying, you know, like this, that, the other about like, you know, it won't, stuff like that. I just wanted to get like before I go, a general grasp of how you guys feel about like what Real Talk said to you. I'll start off with Trey.
I'll let Pat go first.
Real talk, and what he said is what he said to me when I was being driven home to the airport. He said years later that me and Trey were going to fight, and he said that I was going to win very definitively, and I believe so. He's a very smart guy, and I trust his judgment more than a lot of other people's. You know, there's probably a stark comparison as to some people who I would actually trust with that kind of opinion. So I already know, but even if Real Talk didn't say so, he said that I was just going to get wiped in one round. It doesn't matter because I know I'm getting a stoppage tomorrow, first or second round.
All right. And Trey, same question to you. How do you feel about what Real Talk said?
Will not last.
It's just the closing thing.
Just, what are your opinions, man?
For 3 years, I've wanted this Pat rematch. I have made every stupid, dumbass mistake you can imagine. Not a day goes by that I wish I couldn't take him back. This match means everything to me. I'm coming in with nothing. I have nothing else to lose. They said I've been called so many names because of my mistakes. I've done forgiving myself. Been called a racist, rapist, waste of space, hillbilly, inbred fuck who don't know anything. I'll tell you one thing, what I do know. I know my ability. I know what I have worked for. I have been in this community since day one. I have fought the best of the best. No one has the record that I got. The list of opponents that I've got. I have fought the best of 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 the best. And still have gotten no respect. And for 3 years, I came at it with anger. Coming at it with forgiveness this time. I'm not asking to be forgiven, but tomorrow to earn a chance to be forgiven. To everyone on the community. I have pedaled 7 hours and 11 minutes. I have slept under bridges. I have walked all the way to Nashville just to hang out with my friends, just to wrestle a 30-minute match and break my fucking hand. That's what you're fighting tomorrow, Pat. 3 years of pent-up anger, hostility. If I'm willing to pedal 7 hours and 11 minutes, what do you think I'm willing to do tomorrow? I'm coming to win by any means necessary. I'm coming to take off your fucking head.
Is that your prediction?
With respect. I'm coming to take off your head and shit down your motherfucking throat. I'll see you tomorrow. 3 years ago, you took something from me. You took my ability and myself. And my ability to know what I've been through. Tomorrow, I'm taking back what is mine.
Patrick?
You took that from yourself. You underestimated me on May 21st, 2022. You stepped in the ring and you expected to spark me, but you couldn't. I beat the man who was bigger and I beat the man who was stronger. I'll do the same tomorrow. I respect your ambition, I respect that you can row a boat. I respect that you can walk a mile. But you haven't walked a mile in my shoes. You haven't walked a mile in anyone else's shoes. Everyone knows what you're going through, but you don't know what I go through. You don't know what I've lost, what I've been through, what I've had to sacrifice. These people, this community, I hold responsibility for them. They are my family, and I am fighting for them, and they're your family too. And if you want to fight for them, then you fight and you try to take my head off tomorrow, because I swear to fucking God, Trey, you're not taking my head off. If Pepper Poppy couldn't take my fucking head off, if Augustin Seal couldn't take my head off, then you can't take my head off.
But
Pat Typloosion will be victorious, as DDK says, tomorrow.
All right. Final predictions, just real quick, and then we'll get a little face off.
Any means necessary win.
By any means necessary.
This one's for the OGs. Sword 7, Fate and Fortune.
One thing about all
Rematch.
your other opponents, they never win fucking 7 rounds with you.
Yeah, well, you have not gone 7 rounds since me. It's not going to be 7 rounds tomorrow.
Face the camera, guys. Face the camera. Again, this one's for the OGs. Sword 7, Fate and Fortune. Good stuff, guys.
Fucking hell.